What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, coming back to Falling in Reverse. Yes, indeed, Falling in Reverse fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-bobbidi-bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Brian Savino, and this is actually Brian's prioritized request for the month of November for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Brian. Hope you enjoy the show, man. Brian wanted to see me react to this song. It is Falling in Reverse with a tune called All My Life. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, yeah, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Epitaph Records, shocking, and the video has 11 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Falling in Reverse, All My Life, featuring Jelly Roll. Okay. Not sure who that is, but we'll go with it. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Always good to see Granny with a double-barrel shotgun.
Yeah, I've been high and low, I've been sober, I've been fighting, searching for my love in all the wrong places. Word up on the streets is I got a bad reputation. Yeah, I may have true blood, but that was true love. Got a stroke of bad luck everywhere I look. Every time I go right, everything goes wrong, and I self-destruct when I'm close to love. So someone save my soul, because all my life I've fucked up and I can't deny. I'm doing my best to get it together.
It's interesting. It's definitely, I'll say this right off the top, not at all what I was expecting from Falling in Reverse. It's definitely got that country style of songwriting, country style of chordal progression, but it's got a lot of country elements to it, but it's definitely got the metal attitude and the metal sound as far as tone goes. Interesting hybrid. Really interesting hybrid. It sounds good. It's very pleasing to the ear. It's a simple chordal progression. It's not complex, but it sounds nice. It flows well, transitions well, phrase to phrase. It's got no bumps in the road. I like it. I'm digging this. I am digging this. Don't normally pay a whole lot of attention to music videos. I mean, music videos honestly, they're nothing more than a marketing tool, so I don't really pay attention to them a whole lot. But I gotta say, watching the video, it's entertaining. It's entertaining. Anytime you got a parlor girl in a saloon do a Death Valley driver to some dude through a table, you know that's quality entertainment right there. Anyway, let's back it up a little bit and let's continue, shall we? Actually, you know what? I do want to see that Death Valley driver one more time. Hold on. It was just really well done. I think that's about it. My bad. Reverse Death Valley driver. My bad. Reverse. He went stomach first through the table, not back first. So well done. The harmonies, very country-ish. And then you got the...
Yeah, I've been up and down. I've been through hell and back. I've had my share of drama, baby. Please cut me some slack. I know you want to get through to me, but I am my worst enemy. I may have true blood, but that was true love. Got a fucking bad luck everywhere I look. Every time I go right, everything goes wrong. And I self-destruct when I'm close to love. Better buckle down, giddy up, here we go. Because all my life I've fucked up and I can't deny. I'm doing my best to get it together.
Oh, it's not 7-4. It is. Wait. Is it 7-4 or is it 7-5? Oh, no, it's 5. It's 7-5. Okay, that's interesting. Usually in metal and rock, if you're gonna do the 7 and go down, it's usually 7-4. So 7-5. That's nice. I actually kind of like that. I'm guessing the big guy with the tats on his face. I'm guessing that's Jelly Roll. Doesn't really come off as a metal guy. Is he country? That'd be my guess. Don't see too many country artists with tattoos on their face, though. So I'm not 100% sure where he falls into that realm. I know nothing about the guy, so it's very possible. Definitely had a nice flavor though. He's got a very natural twang to his voice. He must be, from the South. I don't know whereabouts. Alabama, maybe, possibly. Tennessee, maybe Tennessee. He's got a little bit of that Tennessee twang. The chordal progression, like I said, very simple, very easy to follow. 1, 4, 5, and then going back to the 1 to the 7 to the 5. That's cool. I like it. Easy to follow, pleasing to the ear. Everything's very pleasing to the ear. Nothing's all that impressive. Nothing's all that amazing, but it's absolutely solid. And at the end of the day, would I rather listen to a song that is super technical, super impressive, or would I rather listen to a song that is just laid back, easy to follow along with, and very pleasing to the ear? Okay. This is a generalization, okay? I think most people would rather go with the latter. Me personally, it goes day to day. Some days I am just in the mood to pop in old Genesis or old Rush 2112, pop that in. Sometimes I'm in the mood to listen to Spock's Beard. Some days I'm in the mood to listen to other prog or jazz, prog jazz maybe even. But then there are days, most days, where I would just like to, kick back and listen to, I hate to say this, but I'm still a big fan of this. I know their music's garbage, but I don't care. I still love them. I'll sit back and listen to Kiss, Not no problem with that. It just depends on the day. It really does for me. I could very easily see myself listening to this song again without question. It's got a nice groove, nice amount of energy and drive. It's laid back, but it's not dreary. It's not droopy. It's not, put you to sleep music. Not at all. It's got some great things going for it. Anyway, let's finish this out and we'll get to the review. Nice breakdown. It's definitely different. It's definitely not at all what I expected. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Falling in Reverse with All My Life. This was a request from Brian Savino, and this was actually Brian's prioritized request for the month of November for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Brian. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. There's not a lot to talk about. There aren't a whole lot of subjects to discuss when it comes to this song. But within those subjects, there is some depth that we do kind of need to dive into a little bit. So as far as length of the review, I'm going to be honest with you, folks, I have no idea. We can be here for 5 minutes. We can be here for 15. I'm not sure. We're going to just kind of roll with the punches and go with the tide and see what happens here. Let's start off with the score, and then we'll go from there. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.4. Yep, 8.4. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. First things first, an 8.4, what does that mean? Well, an 8.4 would translate to a great scale rating, so overall, I think this was a great song. It would get 4 to 5 stars and an A- letter grade. So there you go, an 8.4, great scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Oh boy, so glad you asked. I just need to start off by saying this, because I know people might be taking my score the wrong way here. They might be thinking that some things are influencing me when they're actually not. The music video, it was entertaining. It's well shot. It's well done, well organized, well choreographed. The effects look good. Everything looked really nice about the music video, and I gotta say, a very entertaining music video. Having said that, I have never taken music videos into account with my reactions unless I am specifically asked to do so. Like, for example, in the case of my reaction to Wrong Side of Heaven from Five Finger Death Punch, I had already heard the song before. I was familiar with the song prior to the reaction. So the requesters knew that and specifically asked me to react to the music video only. Okay, fine, then I can do that because that would be what my reaction would have to be based on because, like I said, I've already heard the song. I was not asked to react to the actual video, the music video as a whole. I was just asked to react to the song. So the music video is a non-factor. It had zero impact on my score. I just want to make sure everybody's clear on that, okay? That 8.4 is for the song and the song alone. Now, the songwriting. It's simple. It's easy to follow along with, okay? The chordal progression, very easy to follow. You literally hear it a couple times and you're gonna have it. If I were to listen to this song 2, maybe 3 more times, I'd be able to play it. Not an issue, okay? Having said that though, simple as it may be, and I've always said this on the channel, simple can be effective when it's done properly. This was absolutely done properly. The chordal progression made perfect sense, and it flowed, not just within each phrase, but transitioning as well from phrase to phrase. It didn't feel janky at all. It didn't feel like there was any abruptness whenever you transition from the verse to the chorus. You never felt a speed bump. It was just smooth as glass. Love that. Love everything about it. The tones of the instrumentation, very, very metal, heavy, thick, crunchy guitar tones. Got some nice reverb on the kick drum, on the snare. Cymbals weren't too wet. They had a nice resonation to them. You can hear the bass in the mix. It was nice to hear that. The tones of the instruments, very metal for sure. But then you have the country influence of the actual songwriting, the chordal progression, very much in that country style, that country attitude, the country delivery. It was very well done, that hybrid, gotta say. And here's the thing about this. This is really gonna introduce people to other styles. People who listen to metal exclusively are gonna hear this and be exposed to that country style. At the same time, people who listen to country exclusively are gonna be exposed to that metal sound. So you're gonna have some opportunities here for people to go, oh, this is country? Maybe I should explore a little bit of country music. Maybe I should dive into country a little bit. On the flip side, you're gonna have those country people going, that's metal, huh? That ain't too bad. Let's give this a look. Let's kind of take a look at metal music and see what else they can offer. You know, it's not bad. It's a great way to cross promote. I think it's very, very smart, especially when you do it well like this. Very pleasing to the ear. The other vocalist, Jelly Roll. I know nothing about the guy. I really don't. I've never seen a country artist with tattoos on his face, but that's a definite first. But I will say, now I'm gonna make an assumption here, and there's a very good chance I'm wrong. I'm assuming he is a country artist because he's got great twang in his voice, just a very nice, natural twang. It sounded really good. He did, man. He's got a nice voice for country for sure, and he definitely helped add to that country vibe, mixing with the metal. It definitely represented both, with Ronnie's vocals more in that metal style at times. So they definitely counterbalanced each other. As far as the energy and the drive of the song, I like it. Really represented well by the subdivision work, especially when we got to the breakdown, where you had some very heavy guitar tone, bass tone, drumming, all working in sync with each other. I like that. I really do. Those syncopated attacks, very nicely done. The last thing I want to talk about, the vocal harmonies. Okay. I like the fact that they were in there. Absolutely. I loved hearing those harmonies. They definitely brought some brightness into the song, an uplifting feel to the song for sure. I know they were cut and paste jobs. I know they were. Okay, I know that because number one, they all sounded very digital. That's number one. Number two, they all lined up exactly perfectly. So that tells me that there was just, Ronnie sang the line, the main melodic line, and then they went into the editing and they copied and pasted and pasted and pasted and pasted. And then they lined them up, and then they did pitch correction to line it up to create those triads. So I got no problem with it. I have no issue with it. It did sound very digital. It sounded very artificial, but the notation sounded really nice. So, no, overall, I think this is a great song. This is definitely the kind of song I wouldn't mind listening to again. Playlists, yeah, long drive playlist. Yes, I would definitely be willing to put it on there. Driving around town, I don't know. Maybe I might be willing to put it on that one. Gem, no, not intense enough. But it still has a nice feel to it, still has a nice sound to it. I think overall it's a great song, and that's why I'm giving it the great score of 8.4. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We got 8.4, which is a great scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.